In your talks, you often use verses from the New Testament to illustrate the principles that you are presenting. But I don't think I've heard you comment on the assertions in the New Testament that salvation comes as a result of belief in Jesus Christ as Savior. And then this person gave a few examples of verses from the Bible. And here I'm just going to read one of them. But as many as received him, to them gave he power to become the sons of God, even to them that believe on his name. So then the person asks, how would you interpret these passages in the Bible that indicate an insistence on belief?
This is a huge issue in the world. For one thing, and of course, you be the advocate.
Okay.
You hear. You don't know, but you hear, and it seems to make sense that someone buried an incredible treasure. And you know roughly where that treasure is, within, so to speak, only meaning in the parallel. You know roughly where it is. Do you ask other people how to find it? I'm asking you. No, I get my pick, I get my shovel. If I want that treasure, I must be the one that uncovers it. Believing it's here or there makes no difference whatsoever to the action that reveals its content. We are so used to living in a world where our mind picks up an ideal, a religious concept. And because it has been said over and over again, then it becomes the reality for us. And now we try to make the experience of our life fit a construct of someone else in another time that by and large, by the way, probably had no idea what any of that meant. Right. In the original Aramaic, just to substantiate what I'm saying, the word to believe, in quotes, belief, meant to directly perceive the character of what is in question. Quite a difference, isn't it? To believe in something versus to directly perceive the character myself. And where must I perceive the character? Is it outside of me? No, I must perceive the character directly within myself. Or it is nothing, and it becomes a belief by which I'm separated from everyone and everything that doesn't hold to the same credo that I do.
Right.
These are the things that you must be very tough with yourself about. Because until a person recognizes this, look, the minute that a person starts to understand, I do, and you can never explain this to anybody, for whatever reason, I feel this tremendous affinity. I feel a true drawing towards the divine, Christ, God, Divine Mother. I feel it. The rest of the issue should have no one and nothing else in your life dictating how you bring about the marriage of that feeling you have with the reality that is producing it, because it isn't being produced outside of you. It is emanating from within you, and it is inviting you in, which is where the Christ lives. Not some person, not some time in the past, but now, because if it isn't now, then it's never going to be for you. And every one of these moments of our lives, including the one right now while I'm talking to you, is the moment in which you can be doing this proper investigative work of the perceiver, as well as what's being received as a result of that perception. If I see that because I believe in something, I live in uncertainty, and listen to this, and that the strength of this uncertainty is what wants me to believe in something, then I can begin to see there's a very negative cycle here. Belief produces uncertainty. Uncertainty strengthens the need for belief.
Right.
And where does that end? It ends in being. It ends in understanding directly that, just as Paul said, by the way, it is not I and Christ, but Christ and I. Then a person has something real to work with.
So it's again a reversal.
Always,
in our thinking.
we are, if we only knew, upside down.